You know, I heard years ago that behind every successful man is a happy wife and a surprised mother-in-law. The fact is that in business, you have to have people that support you and buy into the vision. I heard someone say years ago that we're the sum total of the 5 people we spend the most time with. If you think about that with your kids, with your staff, all of that is who are they hanging around. If there's problems in their life, look at who they're hanging around. It's very likely influencing what they're like. And so I learned years ago to get all the negative people out of my life and try to surround myself with people that support the vision, buy into the vision. So that's important. That doesn't mean that you have a bunch of yes people. You need to have people that are willing to tell you when you're wrong, and you need advisors and people that can help you see around the corner. I heard Jack Welch, I think it was, talking about recently that great CEOs have this innate ability to see around the corner, and part of that is what they do themselves, and part of it is what they leverage other people to help them see what they can't see. And so I think that's really, surrounding myself with great people has been part of it. My wife, she and I talk about this. We worked in business together for many, many years. And then when we had children, and now we homeschool, and we've homeschooled since my 20-year-old homeschooled all the way from kindergarten all the way through school and graduated. And both of our other children are homeschooled, and so she has a commitment there, and she doesn't work in the business on a day-to-day basis like she used to. And we've talked about that, and it's painful for her at times, because she was accustomed to being very much, she ran the whole editorial department. She was the managing editor for our publications, and from day one, we've been in the trenches together. And so even though she's not in the trenches, she has been my most trusted advisor. I tell people she has a sense of insight that is unlike anybody else's. Like probably shouldn't say this on video, but when I'm vetting a partner or a key team person or whatever, a lot of times I'll take them out to eat with Tanya. And she's a barometer for me and a sensor for me, and we'll talk about it afterwards. But when we're driving on trips, when we're flying, we're riding, when we're alone, we talk about business, and I ask her opinion, and I don't always agree with her. And a lot of times it's funny because she teases me because she'll tell me something, and she's right, but I fight against it. And then 3 or 4 or 5 weeks or months later, somebody else will tell me the same thing. And then I follow the instructions or the idea, and I come back and tell her, oh, I did this, blah, 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 whatever it was, I did it. And she'll be like, I told you that, weeks or months ago. And so I don't, it's hard when it's the person you love and you care, you're close to and all that, always to accept when they tell you you're wrong. But I have found that most of the time she's right.
Get more content plus free bonuses and resources at jpmaroney.com/VIP.